Hello, boys and girls. Today's Tang Time is brought to you by... Hey, that's not Tang. No, that's rum. Anyway, it's Pepsi Max. I still call it rum and Coke. Whatever. Even though it's not Tang, we're calling it Tang Time because that's just kind of the name of this series. This chat of whatever, usually it's chat of nothing, this nothing chat series should become live videos. People keep asking for live videos. I don't know what they're for. I don't know. I suppose I could just start with a topic like this, no topic in mind, and people could ask questions. That could be fun, I suppose. And I really need to figure out a good time to do that. According to my YouTube demographics, between 7 and 8 in the morning Philippines time is when most people are online for my channel. So whatever time that is, I'm not even sure, 6 in the evening, I think, in like Texas. So I've been getting requests for live, and I need to do some. I just have not bothered to figure out how or why or what I would talk about. So today is a Tang Time, as it were, and we're just going to discuss a couple little things. We've been here at the condo for a little over a month. We're all settled in. Things are unpacked. Things are set up the way we want them. I did that walkthrough, showed how it looked. It's pretty much stayed that way because I think we're pretty much settled. It's all cleaned and organized. My desk has always got a little bit of clutter going on, but there's just some oat cookies that are just really freaking awesome. If you like oat cakes, which I do. So I thought when I was in the US, I thought I had a stress-free life. Yes, I was a single father. Money always seemed to be tight, but from people I've talked to, everyone says money is tight all the time. So we had enough. We did okay. I do miss the annual spring break week in Orlando. We did 10 or 12 years of Disney World, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens in Tampa. It was a wonderful week. We did it every year. So yeah, we did okay. Money could always have been better, but couldn't it always? Like right now, I'm doing okay, but you know, I wouldn't turn down another $100,000 a month. I probably won't get it, but I wouldn't turn it down. So yeah, I always thought I had a pretty stress-free life in the US. I was a single father, disabled vet. There was the occasional seizure while driving, or falling off ladders, or underneath buildings. But you know, the occasional seizure, it's comical, but it's not really stressful. It never bothered me that much. And it was, I thought I had it pretty stress-free. Then I moved here to the Philippines. We were out there in the boonies in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, wow, even less stress than the US. I was like, wow, this is stress-free. Oh, then we got here to the condo. I didn't realize how uptight I was out there in the fucking boonies. Oh, dude, I'm telling you. I wake up now and I'm just like, I've never had the weight of the world on my shoulders, but it's whatever weight there was is gone. I stroll out when I want. Security is always, hey, good day, sir. Real friendly. Everyone's real helpful. People run my laundry over to the laundry service. I mean, you know, I stroll over to the mall for lunch. I come back. It's like just smooth sailing. Got the river over here for evening walks. I get so little stress now. Man, we should have come back to the city a long time ago. Well, the plan was actually we built the house to live rent free, and I hadn't retired yet because I came at 49. I quit work at 48, which maybe I wouldn't recommend, but I'm sure glad I did it. So I came here at 49 and just didn't retire until 55. I aged out. It's the minimal retirement you could take from this job. I didn't work very many years, and just when you hit 55, you can take the money in a monthly allotment. So it's small, but it's better than what I had for the first 6 years. So the idea was build the house, live rent free. Then that was at like age 50. At 55, take that retirement and move back to the city with the extra money. And we were kind of headed that way, and then all this COVID lockdown kind of got in the way. So we're like, and we ended up in Boracay for 5 months, which that was not a bad thing. So, I kind of hate to say, but this year, it's been pretty good. I feel sorry for those that have had a rough year, but it has not affected my money, and it allowed me to go spend 5 months on the most beautiful beach in the world. And now I'm here in a condo in the city, and it's been a good year. It's bad that you have to apologize for that or feel like you should. It's like, okay, I understand people have had it bad. I'm very sorry about that. But it's been pretty good for me. Being locked in the house for the first 3 months kind of sucked. But we got over that. Yeah, it beeps a lot. I think I've got a USB port going bad, and something is unplugging and replugging. Does that all day. That's the only stress I have in my life, is this thing beeps at me every now and then. The main topic, I guess, today would be my quest for a hamburger. That's how easy my life has gotten. So, it should be simple, right? We got Burger King. I was not in the mood for McDonald's. It's really dry. It's not a good patty. I'll eat there, but it's not great. We have a Burger King at SM City. It's not the best burger in the city, but it tastes like America, and sometimes that's what you're looking for. So I know people are going to say, but all that fast food is crap. Yeah, I don't care. If we had a Taco Bell here, I'd go get some tacos, okay? I make better tacos than Taco Bell, but I'm jonesing for some, tacos. So I was in the mood for Burger King. I told my wife, I am jonesing for a burger. I'm going to SM City for Burger King. Do you want to go? She's like, no, I'm not feeling good. You go, have fun. Not a problem. I'm getting dressed. She comes out. She goes, I think I'll come with you. I'm like, cool. Let's go to Festive Walk Mall. I'm like, wait, what? Festive Walk Mall does not have Burger King. I wanted Burger King for lunch. That's the whole point. I have no reason to go to the mall. You see? Stress. It's the stress. Yeah, I don't care. It beeps like that a lot, man. So she invites herself, which was, I already invited her. She turned it down, then she changed her mind. She goes, yes, I will go. Let's go to Festive Walk. And I'm like, but Festive Walk doesn't have Burger King. She goes, I want to go to the Japan Home Store. And we bought some very nice stuff at the Japan Home Store, so it was good that we went there. At that point, I was ready to get a taxi, go to SM City for lunch. That was not a plan she liked. I said, okay, Festive Walk, I guess I could eat KFC. She goes, oh, you're craving for chicken? I said, no, I'm craving for Burger King. But I can eat KFC. So we go to Festive Walk. We buy our stuff at the Japan Home Store. Very nice stuff, by the way. Got my cutlery organized finally and got some canisters for my wooden spoons and such. And then she's like, let's go to the food court and eat. I'm like, the food court? But KFC's over here. She goes, I want to go to the food court. So at this point, I'm like, oh, fuck it. It's time for breakfast. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I need breakfast, whatever. Let's go eat. So I'm looking around. Festive Walk is a nice mall, but it's not doing very well. It's been 2 years. It still doesn't even have an anchor store like the big department store. It's just empty. It never got an anchor store. So every time you go, the food court seems to have less and less restaurants. They just keep closing. It was not doing well pre-COVID. During COVID, it's really not doing well. So a lot of stuff is closed. She goes, you can eat pepper lunch. I'm like, pepper lunch is a sizzle plate, rice meal, not anywhere near burger and fries. And I was like, I don't think so. So I'm looking, and there's this place, they've got hot dogs and ribs and stuff. I'll try that. It's like Hungarian sausage hot dogs, not like Philippine hot dogs. This is Brock's Deli at Festive Walk. First impression is really, really slow. How long have we been waiting for food? A long time. I had time to walk the entire food court looking for Diet Coke. Ended up going down to the grocery store, buying it, coming back. We're still waiting for the food. She got an order of ribs, and it's mushroom gravy instead of barbecue sauce, which is interesting. And I got some kind of hot dog. The hot dog is okay. Kind of bland, but it's okay. This pork is supposed to be spare ribs. I don't know what they've done to it. I have never, ever had anything pork taste this horrid. Melanie is cheap. She will usually suffer through and eat whatever. She took one bite and she went to Pepper Lunch to buy a replacement lunch because this shit is nasty. If you ever go to Brock's Deli, do not order the spare ribs. Oh my God, those are horrible. So I get the hot dog and fries. She orders spare ribs. Usually, ribs are pretty good. Now, this is a restaurant we've never been to. I've forgotten the name, but it's on a video that I will be attaching here, and you'll see the name. And I will give you a quick review. A one-word review. Don't. That's it. Don't think about it. Don't eat there. Don't go. Don't. Oh my God. I try and be pretty positive. Most restaurants, I'm like, most of this food's really bad, but this part's okay. This chicken's all right. This, no, don't. That's all I can say. Oh my God. This is the only time I've been to it. I will not ever go back. I'm eating the hot dog. It tastes okay. It's a little Hungarian sausage dog, whatever. I was not paying attention and didn't see her take the first bite of the ribs. Looking back on it, I would like to have seen her face, because she hands me a piece of it. I pop it in my mouth. Spit the thing back on the plate. I'm like, what in the hell is that? And she looks at me, she goes, I don't know. What is that? I'm like, what? It was, I can't even think of what was wrong with it. It was thoroughly cooked, but it tasted spoiled, raw, and burnt all at the same time. I don't know what was wrong with this. This was the worst. I was going to take it back, her ribs, set them on the counter, tell them to take them out back and bury them. But she didn't want me to do that because she said it would be embarrassing. And I said, no, they should be embarrassed for serving this shit. It was horrid. So I give her some extra money. She goes to Pepper Lunch. She buys her lunch. I'm eating my hot dog. 10 minutes later, I'm sitting there feeling like, this dog is not going to stay with me long. So it tasted okay, but made me really sick really quick. And her ribs were so bad, we just set the whole tray over on the next table, and it had so much food left on it as they're bussing all the tables. 3 different bus people came by, and left it. They looked at it and they're trying to figure out who that table belongs to, but there was so much food on it, they wouldn't throw it away. It was horrible. So as I'm feeling like I'm about to be sick from this hot dog, I'm like, well, I'm still going to need some breakfast after I'm done puking this shit out. So I go to KFC and order some chicken to take home with us. And it was quite good. It still wasn't what I wanted. So today, she goes off to the house. She's looking for my old Fuji camera, still camera, very nice still camera. I'm not sure why she wants it. It doesn't do video very well at all, but the camera itself is much better than the cell phone cameras. Maybe she wants it for some sunsets or something. It does beautiful pictures. But if you post them on Facebook, it strips them down so much, what's the point? If you're not printing them, you don't need the quality. Anyway, she wants to get that and a couple other things. Oh yeah, we got our electric bill from the house for last month because we still have to pay for last month because we did live there. So she went to go pay that. She could have just sent them the money, but she wanted to go. While she's gone, I went to SM City. It does not appear to be very busy, but this is the first time I have seen an arcade open in over a year. I wish them well. I should go play something. While she's gone, I went to SM City. I went to Burger King. And you know when there's something you want, you really want it, and then you get it, and it just isn't what you want. Luckily, that was not the case. Oh my God. This was probably the best burger I've had at Burger King. Still not the best burger in the world, but this was the best Burger King burger I have had since they opened. The lettuce was super crisp, beautiful red tomatoes, big onions, pickles, everything on it was just really good. The fries were wonderful. The drink had no ice, but it was cold. So with no ice, you get more drink. So even that was good. They apologized. I said, there's no ice, but the drink is cold. I was like, works for me. It was better than I was expecting. So my lunch, was that breakfast? It was 1 in the afternoon. I don't care. Brunch, whatever, was every bit as good as I wanted it to be. I just wish we did it yesterday. Oh God. That meal was just phenomenally, tragically bad. I've had comically bad meals. This wasn't even comically bad. This was just a horror show. She is not one to waste food. She'll be like, it's not that good, but I'll eat it. This was like, she ate that one bite, was concerned that she was going to be sick. I was like, oh, you swallowed it? I spit mine out. And she was like, I'm not touching that. It's bad. And if she's not going to eat it, it's really bad. Because I'm pretty quick about going, yeah, this sucks. I'm not eating it. And I've got a cast iron stomach. I don't get sick. I really don't get sick much. Something in that hot dog made me sick, but that pork was atrocious. So, I will never, ever, ever eat there again. And I give you my strongest recommendations. Do not go. But the Burger King today was wonderful. There are better burgers, yes. But when you're in the mood for that taste, they did a very good job today. Good PM, sir. I would like to inform you I emailed you the... Yes, I know. Getting messages. That was I don't know what she's called. The lady that works for the management company here helped us find the condo, and she handles the utility bills, and she was letting me know that she emailed me a copy of the receipt. I already saw it, so thank you for telling me. We did get our first electric bill here. The bedroom aircon runs all night, and it stays on until she wakes up. So it usually runs 10 to 12 hours because we turn it on about 9 o'clock in the evening, go to bed around 10-ish. I get up about 7 usually. She's out till 9 or 10. So, I mean, it's on for at least 12 hours. And then this one here in the office only run in the evening. Sweating my ass off right now because if I turn on the fan, it would be loud. And I just don't need the aircon right now. I'll only turn on, we get the sunset. We get a real good sunset view, but that means we get that afternoon sun and this side of the building bakes in the evening. So it does get hot. I run it for an hour or two in the evening. Cooking is, you know, these electric burners aren't that bad. They don't use a lot of heat, not compared to the other regular electrics. So our total bill this month was $3,009. A friend of mine that lives in this building got his first bill, and it was, I think he said 3,001 or 2. So we use the air a good bit more than they do. But it was less than $20 difference. So I don't care. Total bill was under $80. I may turn the air on and run it for an hour or two just because it's cheap. We have not yet received our water bill. I have never had a water bill in the Philippines. Every place I've lived, out there in Antique, even here in the city at the apartment, was all on wells. In Boracay, we were on city water, but the water was included in the rent, so I have no idea what it cost. No clue. So we have not got our water bill yet. I'm interested to see how much it is. All it really is well, we shower, and she does laundry a fair amount. All of mine gets sent out, but a lot of hers she does here. So she does some laundry by hand. So we'll see. I don't know what the water bill is going to be. But everything is going smoothly. I'm enjoying the condo. I like it. I have said many times, and people keep pointing out, it's small, it's too expensive. Yes, it is a condo. I don't care. I like it. Apartments are cheaper and larger. Houses are cheaper and larger. I don't care. This is our first time in a condo. I'm liking it. Woo! There's wind. Wow. That's a lot of wind. I'm worried it's going to knock my little TV down. I would open the curtain, but then the light would be bright and cause problems. Anyway, so Tang Time, yeah. I need to work on doing live. I just don't know, like I said, I don't know what to do. I mean, I know technically what to do. I just don't know why to do, I guess. Except people are requesting it. And I think if people request it, I should at least try it. And I've got good internet. I mean, no excuse. I got good internet on the days it works. Has crashed a couple times. But, you know, it's most days it works. It's only been like 2 days we've lost it. So if you lose it every once in a while, that's, you know, hey man, it's third world living. What do you want? It's crazy freaking fast. I never had internet this fast in the US because I had AT&T in the US, and they're at least as bad as Globe, possibly worse. Wow, that's hard to consider, but yeah, they were really bad. So here we are. Everything's working great. I'm loving it. I'm relaxed like crazy. I'm loving being in the city, right by the river, very near the mall. I'm just loving it. They know me at the 7-Eleven because maybe I go over there too often. What are you gonna do? It's all good, man. Every day is a holiday. Every meal is a feast. Let me rephrase that. Every meal is a feast unless you're at Brock's Deli at Festive Walk. Again, let me warn you, don't. Just don't. Oh, oh yes. Low tide, river. It's actually an ocean inlet. It's time to shut the window and turn on the air. Woo! Good thing you can't smell them dead fishies. Welcome to third world living.
Enjoy your day in paradise.